Welcome to another episode of Overlanding with Bruce. You see my Land Rover hat, which I'm wearing with pride. Hannes from Waterford Land Rover gave it to me after I serviced my vehicle there last time, and he said that I had to give him a shout out. So Hannes, thank you for the cap, and here's your shout out, mate. Thanks for the support. I just want to thank everybody else for the support. It's been unbelievable. The channel is growing like crazy, and I hope I continue to keep you guys entertained. I hope you continue to enjoy the episodes. Let's get this episode started. Right now, we're going to have our first drink in the bush and sit around the fire and watch the rest of the sunset. Okay, so just to let you know where our first night of camping is, we've left the main road between Gaborone and Maun. Central Kalahari is that way. I'm not sure of distances, but I would guess probably about 50-60 kilometers that way. We're not far. There's nothing out here. We've seen a few small buck, a lot of spur around of I'm not quite sure. Looks like mongoose, maybe a jackal, that sort of thing. So far this place is amazing. It's quiet, and yeah, we're going to sit around the fire now and enjoy it. After a relatively quiet night with not much happening in the bush, we had a good night's rest and we're up early. After a cup of coffee and a few rusks, we were on our way to Maun. We had camped the night on an old concrete road in the middle of pretty much nowhere. It hadn't been used for a long time, but there were some tracks around the narrower sections of the road where the bushes had grown together. When you're using these areas, try not to make new tracks. We stuck on all the tracks, even though the vehicle possibly got scratched a little bit. And that's how you bush camp in Botswana. Find yourself a remote location, away from anybody, small villages, towns, cities, whatever, and make sure you leave the place untouched. The only thing we left behind there is some ash that we buried because it's very dry at the moment, and we don't want to cause some veld fires, so we made sure the fire was out, and our footprints and tire tracks. So I recommend everyone try it. It's really, really great. Right now we're traveling on the A2 just before Ganzi. This route is so much nicer than going the other route. The roads are quieter, they're wider, they're better conditioned, there's not so many hooligans on the road, and even the lay-bys or the picnic spots are a lot cleaner and quieter. After our uneventful trip, we arrived at Island Safari Lodge. They have some really nice features here where you park your trailer in your vehicle. They've actually got plug points, so you can actually charge your trailer's batteries while it's parked there. We have just flown in a helicopter over the Okavango. You guys have to do it. It's very expensive, but it's my 50th birthday and I thought, what the hell, let's just do it. And it's the most incredible experience that I've ever had in my life. So start saving now and fly over the Okavango. The pilots are absolutely professional. You get to circle and wild animals. It just gives you a totally different perspective. I've always dreamed of flying, so this was an unbelievable experience for me. I've never been in a helicopter except for a quick 10-minute flip around the showgrounds in Johannesburg. But what an amazing experience. And I don't think I could ever show how great this experience was with a few video clips. Thanks so much, man. How was that?
Awesome.
Eh?
Amazing, eh?
That's bucket list stuff, eh? But I'm blown away by this helicopter flight. It was just absolutely incredible. Okay, we're at Island Safari Lodge. Unfortunately, it's far from a lodge, as you can hear. We spoke to some of the campers, and this has been going on all weekend. So I really feel sorry for the owners here, because the community is not really supporting them. After a very noisy night, we decided to leave early and then go and stock up the fridge before heading to the Moremi. We stopped off at Delta Meat Deli, who seemed to be the best in town and had the best selection on offer. We also purchased a cake to drop off at Botswana Footprints because the ladies there were so fantastic in helping us with our bookings. And then along the route we bought some firewood. You can have it. Huh? We're on the dirt road finally between Maun and Moremi. It's very corrugated, very bad condition. So I just wanted to let you guys know what you should do in situations like this, especially for those that haven't really traveled on these kind of roads. So the best thing to do is lower tire pressures. The standard pressure in this vehicle is about 2.6 bar. That's a light load, and if you go to heavy bar you can go up to 2.8, even up to 3 bar. But then on dirt roads like this, where there's very heavy corrugations, I go down to about 1.8 bar when I'm loaded like this. And I sometimes will go down to even 1.5 if it's a lot of thick sand. But generally 1.8 works for me on the trailer and the vehicle. And then you just keep speeds low. I'm doing 40 k's an hour here, and we're just cruising along. There's some thick sand, some washaways, and we're actually quite safe, and we're not putting anything under too much strain. The trailer, you've got to remember, has got as good a suspension as your vehicle, so you've got to keep it low for the trailer. I've seen far too many trailers break on these roads, and then people say, yeah, but it's a 4x4 trailer, it should be able to handle it. No. You got quite a lot of weight in your trailer, and you've got two wheels that are trying to absorb all these bumps, and you're going to shake your trailer to pieces if you are not careful. So lower your speeds, lower your pressures, and everything should be okay. And then also just stop often to check your vehicle and check your trailer. We've got quite a lot of wood on the roof, as you will see, and you know, these things can work their way loose and sort of get stuck. Pieces of wood get stuck between the roof and the roof rack. It can cause some nasty damage to your vehicle. So just take it easy, spend an extra hour on the road, and then it may save you spending the night in a garage and then losing a night at your campsite. So just be patient, take it easy, and lower those pressures and speeds. Those two hippo were on the other side of the dam when we arrived here. Hippo are very territorial, so you have to be very, very careful of them. You can't go walking by the water there, they'll take you out, and they're very quick.
Take your glasses off.
Yeah, so we've been at Magotho campsite for just over 2 hours, and we still don't know where we're camping. We're just now waiting for the guy to finish washing his bucky so we can go, but it sounds like he's just started it now, so hopefully we can get our campsite now.
finally got into the campsite, lit the fire, set up camp and relaxed. Poured ourselves a drink, cooked a meal and had a great evening by the fire. In the next episode we have some more amazing sightings. Heath, my brother, decides to join us on his first overland trip and teaches us how to keep it simple. We have the most amazing lion sightings that I've probably ever seen in my life. We have some uninvited visitors in camp. Tell me in the comments below if you got a fright with that. We certainly did in the campsite. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed to the channel for doing so. We've hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm actually truly overwhelmed and grateful, and thank you so much for the support. Until next time, take care.